What's good with y'all boys, man? I hope y'all are staying blessed as always, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video, it's going to be a lot of talking, but I have to have videos like this just to connect with y'all so y'all can understand this shit that I'm about to preach. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the lockdown builds of 2K23 and the best lockdown builds and the most versatile lockdown builds. I'm going to be showing y'all both of my lockdown builds. Now, if y'all don't know, if y'all are new to the channel, I played lockdown competitively in Pro-Am leagues. If you don't know, Pro-Am takes way more skill than stage. All right, Pro-Am is the top tier. I had a dream of being in the 2K league far before I had a dream of being a content creator. But even last year, I was in the Pro-Am leagues and I did win. Well, we did win a good bit of money. It was like the real deal, like best of 7, 5-on-5 Pro-Am. There was a $3,000 prize. There was a $1,500 prize. A bunch of stuff. Like, we won those, bro. Like, top of the top tier teams, we won those leagues. There's one of the streams are still on the channel, and I did win defensive player of the year in one of those leagues. I broke the steal record. I had a bunch of league records set whenever I played lockdown, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to being a lockdown. But it does get a little foggy whenever I do focus on content. I've been focusing on being like a content creator ever since 2K23 dropped, so things get foggy, but I'm still in touch with all of like my Pro-Am team, and then, you know, they let me know what the soup is. But in today's video, I'm gonna be giving y'all pretty much the meta lockdown build, like kind of like the 6.5 to 6.7 meta lockdown build with the 99 steal that you guys always see. And I'm gonna be giving y'all my like hella versatile lockdown build, and y'all kind of gotta like see in between which y'all guys. It's hard to explain, so I'm just gonna get right into it. But we're gonna be taking a look at the meta lockdown first. Now, if you haven't dropped a like already, go ahead, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys want more content like this, because competitive Pro-Am gameplay is coming to the channel. But anywhere from 6.5 to 6.7. Now, I'm making mine 6.5 just because I'll tell y'all later whenever like I show y'all the second build. But 6.5 to 6.7, 6.7s are really good, but I just want to be 6.5 for that hella speed, pretty much almost a 99 speed. I did drop down. Well, it's 95, it's 94, and then you get the +4. It wasn't 95, but I did drop down to go from 97 perimeter defense to a 99, and that did give me an extra defensive badge. But this build is pretty much simple, bro. You have to hit your shots and you have to play the max amount of defense that you can. Now, a lot of people are saying if it's not a 99 steal, it's not a lockdown, which that's completely understandable this year. Some teams won't even pick you up if you have a lockdown build that doesn't have a 99 steal, because the steals this year are just so OP. And it's like, if you guys need a stop, all the lockdown has to do is press X all game, and they're gonna get like 5, 8, 10 stops a game just free, just off hitting X or square and just getting that steal, securing that steal with a 99 steal. Like, you don't even have to play good defense, being good positioning. All you have to do is keep spamming all game, and you're gonna eventually get steals counting up during a four quarters of a game. So that's valuable, man. If you're playing at the highest tier, you kind of do want that 99 steal. But the problem is with the 6.5 to 6.7 lockdowns, the tiers of defensive badges. Now, you see the defensive badges on the 6.5. You all like challengers tier 3, clamps tier 3, interceptor tier 3, glove is tier 3. Now, looking at this, you kind of want all of these badges if you're a lockdown. But as 2K23 goes on, you really don't need interceptor. You just need to be in good position, and we're seeing that interceptor is, you know, glitchy sometimes, but for the most part, if you are playing on ball lock in Pro-Am or in stage, you really don't need interceptor. So it leaves us with 3. But off the rip, 3 tier 3 badges Hall of Fame, that's 24 badges that you're gonna need for just those 3 badges. Now, you're still gonna need the badges for workhorse, pick dodger, you know, ankle braces, and menace. You know, like these, even these, you need these, bruh. You need these, all these tier 2 badges. That's the problem with the 6.5 to 6.7 lockdowns. It's because you just don't have enough badges to have all the badges you need to play lockdown. But that isn't being talked about because steals are so OP, so all anybody cares about is just having half glove. You're cool, you're a lockdown, you're gonna get stops in the game. Now, I'm talking about, like, you know, playing stage 3s or Pro-Am 5-5. You're playing top in a zone, or you're guarding a ball like it's 6-1 to 6-3. So you're not going to be down in the paint at all. This is just guarding perimeter, fighting through the screens, and just keeping up with those 6-1 guards. I don't know if y'all seen how fast they're getting, but they're souped up now, and they're getting fast, bro. So you're going to have to keep up with them. So that's why I'm making a 6.5, because my other one is a bit taller. So I'm just going, you know, a tall lock and a, you know, a 6.5 lock to have that, you know, almost a 99 speed, and then 99 steal, 99 perimeter defense, and I do get +5 badges, so I am gonna put 4 of them on defense. I gotta put 1 on finishing to get that silver limitless takeoff, and then you got the 80 dunk, 85 3, so you get a really good jump shot, 76 free throw, 70 passing accuracy. You need that with 5 playmaking badges, and then this defense is super. You get 31 defensive badges. If you're making a comp block and you're playing at the highest level in the game, highest level of competition, you need to play the best defense you can. So your build needs to have the best defense it could possibly have, and then it needs to shoot. Don't miss your shots and don't be scared to shoot. And then you also have to finish on the fast break, so you do need the quick drop. And then again, this build has a very high speed, so it's going to be able to fight through the screen. Even if it gets caught, if it gets stunned from a killer combos animation, you can keep back up because those guards are fast and they're going to be fading, bro. So this build is going to be, I did make this. I didn't put VC into it yet, but this is the build that I made 465. But I'm going to show y'all my main lockdown build, and this next lockdown build is going to blow your guys' minds of how versatile it is while still keeping the very high level of defense that you need to play lockdown, right? So I did make him small forward, but it doesn't really matter. You can make him shooting guard too, but I went with 6'8" on this version. Highest wingspan. I did go lowest weight because you need that speed to be able to keep up. And then this is what the build is looking like right here. You get the 80 dunk and the 82 3, so just 3 less than the last build, but you get the 89 ball handle to be able to handle the rock. Now I'm not saying competitively you're going to be out there handling the rock, because you're not. As a lockdown, you're not going to be doing that. But if somebody that isn't playing competitive pro-am all the time or like stage all the time, but you're in park and say you're a lockdown that's just tired of only being able to shoot and play defense, or you're a guard and your lockdown's ass and he's not getting you stops, so you decide to kind of want to run the offense, but you also want to play lockdown on the team. This is like a crazy versatile two-way lockdown build, because you get Hall of Fame quick first step, you get the Michael Jordan dribble style, so you get the crazy speed boost this year, and then you get the 82 3-pointer. You can hit consistently with that. You get the quick drops off one dunk animation. Now we are going to put +4 finishing badges into this because from our rebirths, because we need that that silver limitless, or the silver limitless takeoff. But we go down to defense and you still get the 88 perimeter defense. Now perimeter defense is ass because Clamps is ass so far this year. Hopefully that gets tweaked and buffed, but you still get a 95 steal. So you're only going from a 99 with Hoff glove to a 95 steal with gold glove. And I'm telling y'all, I was in the park today. I did put VC into this build and I did upgrade him. I've been playing on him all day and I was getting stops. Like every time I hit X, I was still getting the steals. Now I was in park and rec, and those people aren't the same as people that are in the pro-am or the stage, because those people are definitely way harder to rip. They're going to have their unpluggable max. I mean, some people in the rec and the park, they don't have their unpluggable max and they're just out there bullshit. So it is, and the sliders are different on park and rec. So it's easy to, steal the ball from them. But again, I was still getting valid steals. But the thing, and also a 93 block for gold anchor. This is kind of like, guard and ISO, this is kind of more of like a park, but it can still play. It can still keep up with the other lockdown builds. You have an 81 interior defense. You're going to be able to get rim protector take. So if you are guarding those 6'8", 6'9" demigods with a crazy dunk rating and all they're doing is rim running, you could cut all that shit out with a build like this. Now we take a dip from a 94 speed to an 85 speed, but that's still an 85 speed. Being 6'8", being way bigger, you have a way bigger wingspan. You have a 95 steal, you have an 88 perimeter defense, a 93 block, you have the interior, and you have the rebounding attributes. It's like you have really good defense, but you can still handle the rock. You can still run point guard on this build, which is crazy. You can still shoot a very consistent, and you can still dunk because you get quick drops off one, and you still get an 85 speed. This is a very, very, very versatile lockdown build. But not only can this build keep up at the top of the perimeter fighting through screens, but this build, if you get somebody that goes 5 out on you in the pro-am or in the rec, it doesn't happen too much in the pro-am, but if you do get something like that, you can clamp ISO on this build like bad. Like if you're going up against an ISO rim runner, you're clamping that bad. But again, just the versatility of this build. You have an 8, just everything. You're able to do everything these demigods can do, but you have the highest level of defense in the game still with 29 defensive badges. Now I get +5 badges because I hit level 39, so I put +4 in the finishing and then +1, and then I got 30 defensive badges on this build. And being 6'8", the tier 3 badges are different. You don't get you don't get glove and interceptor right here. Glove and interceptor is actually a tier 2, so you get that off the rip. As soon as I rebirthed the build, I could get both of them. I got both of them gold. Pick dodger and ankle braces is no longer a tier 2. They're a tier 1, so they cost way less. And same with workhorse and menace. All these tier 2 badges that were in the 6.5 to 6.7 are now tier 1, and then some of the tier 3 badges are now in tier 2. So you guys can still rock, you know, you still get silver clamps. You can get the clamps and then get the challenger if you're playing up top. Or, you know, if you're guarding an ISO, maybe you go silver challenger and you get, you know, anchor up, you still get clamps. And then you can still interceptor, glove, menace, workhorse, pick dodger, and ankle braces are not going to cost you as many badge points as it does with the 6.5 to 6.7 lock. That's why the 6.8 lock shines. Now you don't even have to make the 6.8 lock as versatile. I'm just doing this because y'all know VC is taxed and I'm trying to be as versatile as possible. I can still, you tell me I could take a build, I could play the highest level of defense, but I can still dribble the way I want to. I can still shoot and dunk the way I want to and do everything a demigod does, but be able to shut down a demigod on the other side of the floor. Now again, if you're going up against a rim runner, you got that rim protector take, you get the lockdown take, you get the sharpshooter take, but you also get shot creating take. Ankle breaking shots, I could throw that on if I really wanted to. Now, not competitively. This is like not speaking competitively at all. But if I'm competitive, if I'm bringing this build into Pro-Am, I'm doing, you know, double extreme clamps, and then I'm making sure, you know, my pick dodger and all my perimeter badges are maxed out, right? You know, but this build is versatile enough to be able to guard the top of the key, but be able to guard ISO. But you can also take this build to the park and have fun on it. It's just an all-around W, and you're not sacrificing that much on defense. You're just going from a 99 steal to a 95 steal, and half glove to gold glove. And then perimeter defense, that shit does not matter, bro. And then, oh, you're also sacrificing some speed, but 85 speed is still really good on a lockdown. So you're just trading that little stuff to be so much more versatile on a build like this. And I understand not everybody's in competitive Pro-Am leagues or in the stage all day. A lot of y'all just be in the park in the rec chilling, you know, just getting your games in. And a lot of y'all want to make a lock and have fun on lock, you know, shutting people down, stealing the ball. But y'all don't want to just be able to shoot and just sit corner on offense. Y'all want to be able to, you know, do everything. If you want to be able to do everything but still be a lockdown, this is the like a W ass build. Again, I'm gonna have content coming on the channel. I was playing on this build all day today. You see, I already got the bronze you know, level, but I didn't record any of it. It was more of just me grinding badges and stuff like that. I don't have any of my playmaking upgraded. I'll show y'all right here. I don't have any of my playmaking upgraded yet. I just have the 3, the dunk, you know, the vertical for the quick drops off 1, and then, you know, I got the defense upgraded, and I've been shutting shit down already. I got the speed upgraded too, so it's pretty much like a pure lock right now. But whenever I get the build up, I can get the ball handle, I can get the passing, I can see the speed with ball, the Michael Jordan dribble style, Hall of Fame quick first step, be able to dunk, be able to shoot, and play the highest level of defense, man. Like, this build is an all-around. If you want to be Superman on this game, this is a build, man. Like this, and it's gonna be quicker than a 6.9 because it gets Hall of Fame quick first step and the 89 ball handle. And then it gets, you know, it still gets an 81 excel. It doesn't lack an excel either. You know, like, this build is the most versatile lockdown build on the game. But I know this video was a lot of talking, so if y'all did stick to the end of the video, y'all are for old goats. It's pretty much just ranting, you know, pretty much in between the 2 lockdown builds. But y'all are gonna have content on both of the builds that I showed you in today's video. I am gonna be like joining leagues and stuff. You know, I got so many builds, man. It's getting tough out here. I also made the 6.1. You know, a bunch of stuff's coming. A bunch of stuff's coming to the channel. But if you made it all the way till the end of the video, make sure you don't leave without leaving a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and check if you're subscribed, man, because we're going crazy. Been posting on TikTok. I'm about to start streaming on Twitch. And as always, I'll catch you on the next video or stream.